All right, yeah. So when the takeover happened, and all of a sudden the names that were being linked with, what was it like for you? Was it a surprise? How did you?
Well, the first day was the surprise. I was on a golf course in Sailway, I think it was, wherever it was. Just having a knock with the staff. It was a day off, and I'm getting these phone calls from Gary Cook and everybody involved at the club saying the takeover is happening. They want a key signing to mark the owning of the club. So who do you want? And I go, what do you mean, who do you want? Well, we got all these bids out for every top player in the world, basically. So they were saying, we put all these bids out and we're going to see if any come back. And I think people forget at that time, Man City were a mid-table Premier League club, mid-table to bottom, if we're honest. Well, you know better than most, don't you? So there wasn't that many takers. And then Man City who? It was one of those cases. So I had all these bids out, nothing was happening. And all of a sudden, they had a little nibble from Robinho at Real Madrid, and we thought, right, we'll have to try and make this happen. And the manager at the time was Bernd Schuster, who I played with at Barcelona. So I was on the golf course ringing Bernd, said, Bernd, any danger you'll let him out? And he's umming and ahhing. So it was a crazy day. There was bids going out for Lionel Messi and all sorts.
There were no financial ties then. Spend what you want then, you know what I mean?
It was a crazy day. But we finally got Robinho over the line, so it was a hell of a statement on the day, and the rest is history, I suppose.
There's like a football rumour, I don't know if you've ever heard it, Sam, that Robinho thought he was signing for United.
There's probably a grain of truth in it. I don't think... He certainly didn't recognise me.
Lost in translation, that you see. Lost in translation.
Manchester.
Yeah. He was probably expecting to see Sir Alex at the airport when I went to see him, but it was me instead. So he was probably a bit disappointed, to say the least.
Wow. Wow. I never knew that. Even after all this time, I never knew that was what it was like.
When did Vincent come then? Was that
before?
Company?
Before that? Yeah, he was just before. Yeah. We actually, the club didn't have any money. I think the owner...
That's before the takeover then?
Yeah, Shinawatra went, and I think he had his assets frozen. So there's no money coming in. We couldn't do anything. I think we had to sell Corluka, who was the captain of the club at the time and arguably one of the better players in the group. We had to sell him, and we had to, I think Tottenham signed him for about 10 million. So we had to get another right back, and we ended up, I'd seen Pablo Zabaleta at Espanyol, been out to see him. I was going to get him for Blackburn. I ended up buying him half price for Man City, and what a player he was.
Yes.
That's the situation we're in. And I went to see Vinny over in Germany at the time, and I had to sit in front of him and try and convince him. At the time, I thought he had money with the previous regime, which I didn't. So I probably told him a little white lie, unbeknown to me, that we had all this money, we're going to go places. I just sat in front of Vinny and tried to convince him, and he just got it. He just said, "Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to come and try and be part of something that's going to grow." He wasn't aware that he was going to grow like it did, but he was very much part of everything that happened after. What a fantastic player, and what a great leader of men as well.
Yes.
Fantastic guy.
Most of the Manchester City fans that I know adored your time at the club and very much remember you for bringing in a core amount of the players that went on to win the league. So we always talk of you very fondly, and we always thank you for for bringing in that core, like you say.
I brought them in, but the players themselves, they affected what was going to be fantastic times for City. So, pleased that I played a small part, but the credit should go to the players, really.